Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to put my microphone on. Don't know if anyone's here yet, but you're about to travel up my t-shirt. Sorry. This is more the... I'll turn around, in fact. This is more the OnlyFans page. You okay down there? There we go. Sorry, there's a little bit of microphone placements going on there. I don't have anything up and running yet, so I don't know whether... Oh, sorry, good morning. I don't know whether anyone's online listening to the rant. Apologies for the fan noise. I will turn it off, don't worry. But it's a little bit on the cold side. YouTube notifications. Hopefully this is going to tell me. No? Watch live now. Group row. Oh, I'd love to, thanks. Who's that guy? Wow. He looks like he knows how to row. Anyway, hey, Mike's there. Hey, man. Now, thank you so much, Mike, for constantly being a name for someone that is constantly rowing my stuff. Even just your little comments, you can say great row, thanks, and whatever. It really does mean a lot. I mean, I'm a guy with a plan in terms of sitting here making these rowing workouts, hoping that people will row along, find it interesting, all that kind of stuff. Hey, this is Sunuka. Hello, sir. Good morning. What would it be? Evening, afternoon for you? I could never work it out time-wise because at least I remember it's Sri Lanka now. Then you replied saying, no, it's not. Anyway, yeah, so I just sit here and I make these rowing workouts mostly for, like, the whole point is that I get a good row out of this, right? So I was 2 p.m., right, thank you. So I get a good workout anyway, right? So I'm, fair enough, I've kind of commented on how making these, it does slightly affect my technique because I'm too busy talking, I'm not really concentrating. So I could probably just do a lot better just rowing on my own. But, and damp Devon, it's not really a selling point, is it? Hi everyone, buy a place in damp Devon. I do like Devon though, did Devon, Jamie would have been, she was walking, she must have been 2, so say 2011, and there was a really nice farm that we went to, and it had all these little holidays. It must have been one of the first people that actually did that diversity thing of having the holiday homes within their farm, but then you'd go with your kids and you'd pick the eggs out from the chickens and all that kind of stuff. It was lovely. And then just kind of going around, driving around Devon and stuff as well. And I've been there a couple of times anyway. Just because of, oh no, I hadn't actually, that'd been the first time, because I've been down Exeter anyway, to do the Devon Indoor Rowing Championships. So I've kind of seen a little bit of it, but what I did see, I loved. And is it Hoy, is that right? Am I thinking of somewhere else, or just a cyclist? You can see by the way, I'm nowhere near getting set up. I was running a little bit late this morning. It's 10:02, so I better kind of get things, at least if I can start Exeter. Where is my icon for Exeter gone? Right, apologies if you suddenly get minimized or something while I try and load up EXR. Okay, sorry, that was a bit of a dead space while I did that. Wonder if it's going to pop up in behind, or do I have to do a whole attach? Because normally I've been quite good, on it and getting all this stuff sorted before. Why are we in? Phew. No thanks, not yet. I need to connect rowers and stuff first. Yeah, I've been quite good at getting everything sorted before I turn up, but I was running late this morning. I completely missed an email, or replying to an email from Munira. I think she emailed me like 2 weeks ago. And I even said last week, oh, I know I've not replied, I will reply. He just messaged me, says anyone interested in the videos? What are they titled? All right, must be something else. Sorry, I was too busy replying to her, then I looked at the clock and it was like 25:02. I went, oh no, I should be rowing, man. So hang on, I wonder what that is. Interested in videos. I wonder if it's, I put out a message yesterday on the local Facebook group asking if anyone knew of a real space that I could do some filming in, just in case it falls through with the gym I've been using. And I wonder whether that's someone actually interested in my videos locally. That'd be weird. someone local was watching my stuff. So see, I have safety in the fact that you're all miles away. If you don't enjoy the videos, then you can't come and smack me across the head. Right, okay, now I can see I'm going. Oh. I thought, why was it coming up with a... I'm sure it did. Oh, okay, whatever. Right, so, oh, sorry, you're not... I've not actually put it in the background. You didn't see any of what I just did? Oh, no. Cancel. Is that it? No. Well, that's because I was recording Superior Drama the other day. This is why. Exit. What can I hear banging tunes coming from? That's weird. Sorry about that being all full volume just then. But I can hear like, have I got Spotify playing in the background or something? I don't think so. No. All right. Right, but you still can't see. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Right, hang on. Yeah, I'm hoping it's come down. I'm hoping it's now just, no. Hang on. Where's that coming from? Can anyone... Can anyone else hear? But is it just, is it really loud? Or is it, like, hang on a minute. How long have I got? I've got 7 minutes to try and work out where this is coming from. I don't know if it's me. Oh no, wait. No. Right, hang on. Who have I got open? Extra Toolkit Terminal, OBS, which I'm using for this. Like if I do that, it mutes it from here. So hopefully, tell me if you can hear, like, you know, I don't have anything that's playing that. It did pop on. It did pop on as I opened Exa though. So I don't know whether it's music from this. Exa, Toolkit is just my drive, OBS, because I only have, stop it. I'm trying to do this. Right, fixed for you, great. Right, so is it all good then? Because I can see, like looking at my broadcast thing, I can see that only I am coming out, but I don't know where that music's coming from because I don't have any other tabs open. That's really weird. Paul writes here on YouTube and not X. If I hang on, I need to, sorry, I need to get, need to resize this window now. What one's my actual mouse? That one? No, that's me. Give me the bounding box for Exa. Oh, there we go. Oh, dear. This is why I like to set it all up first. Don't worry, I will come back on screen in a sec. If you're all missing seeing my jolly wee face, this is me down at the bottom. Let's, if I take it to there, you can still see the metrics, still see the map. Yeah, all right, cool. Then there's me. Yeah, mommy, I'm back on TV. All right, and then if I do that, then you can see stroke rate, pace, and heart rate. You can't see my force curve, but who really wants to see that? Okay, right. Where does the data go since you have no Concept 2 monitor? I do, it's folded back. Ta-da! because I just unplugged everything, but yeah, you can see it's there. Good view of my backside as well. But yeah, it's just it's folded back. So it's because I was rowing, I was doing a My Row community row. How long have I got? 3.5 minutes. Okay, everyone, do a warm up. Woo, cup of coffee. I was doing a My Row community row yesterday, and so on My Row, because it's the big monitor, you just fold the PM5 back. And again, with this monitor in front of me, I just fold it back. It's the same with both. But I get like the data on screen anyway through Exer, so I can see stuff, but the PM5 is back there, okay? All right, cup of ambition. Sunuka saying, hi, I have a small question I'll ask if you're free. Yes, but we've got just under 3 minutes, so ask and I'll answer during the row maybe. I just want to quickly say what everyone else is saying. Quick and slow, so people I miss while going for that. From Devon, yes, just warming up some Exer, sprints. It's addicted to try and beat your last meter score. Here's or for the buoy sprints or boy. Good morning, morning, yay, loud. Yes, are you trapped in a black hole? I was. Yes, I hear it. What's the temperature outside? Oh, for me, I think it's about 3 degrees, 4 degrees. That's the background music from Exer. Oh, right. Melodic synth. Yes, can hear it, check open. Right, so it was actually Exer. It's a bit loud, wasn't it? I'm here on YouTube, not Exer. We got that one. Where does the data go? Did that one. Love watching a true professional work. See, you're close enough that I could come and have words, John, with your sarcasm, but I know it's ridiculous, isn't it? You think I'm trying to do this for a living right now. Do you know anything about Concept 2 logbook free shirts and how to get them? Well, the problem is I don't know. So you settings to turn off background music in the soundboard. All right, okay, is that what you do? All right, thank you, Wally24. I think the problem, Sunuka, is that they only there's only certain territories that they post them out to, like the UK and the US, possibly Australia, are definitely. I said possibly, and I'm going to say definitely, but they are like on the people that get them. But I don't think it's a worldwide thing. So within your profile in the Concept 2 logbook, you put in your address, and that's how they know where you are to send pins and all that stuff. So I'm going to turn my heater off because we're almost ready to go. Move out of the way so that it's not in the shot anymore. Yeah, so possibly if you want to put in an address of somebody that you know in a territory that does get them, then that way they'll send the t-shirt to them and then they can then send it to you. I think that might work. Don't absolutely quote me on that because it might not. Right, if I got enough clearance, I'm a little bit worried I'm going to smack the power cable as I come into the front of the machine. Hopefully not. Yeah, and plus you have to hit, where are we, 44 seconds. You have to hit 1 million to get a t-shirt. I think 5 million you then get a sweater. 10 million you get a long sleeve t-shirt. I think that's the way it goes. I don't know what you get after that. But that's certainly what I got when I started. I've not got anything for years, but I'm only just about to hit 20, I think. So maybe I'll get something for 20 million. So, right, remember there's a delay between YouTube and Exer. If you are rowing on Exer, look at that screen, not YouTube. Arthur Guinness has just messaged me something. Sorry guys, I'm not going to get to your messages until 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm gonna all right, it's on me. So the connection issues are happening then. So I've totally missed this because of messing around with tech, but it doesn't look like, and I wonder whether this is, oh no, there's someone to the right. Either there's only me and her on the water, or there is a connection issue in terms of everybody being on the water together. Now, was it Jerome? Jerome messaged me yesterday, giving me a heads up about this, saying that there were connection issues for everybody to be on the water. Of course, maybe you're all seeing each other in a group. And it's just me that's on my own. I didn't actually, usually I'm quite good at checking for software updates. But I didn't do that today. So possibly, if I'm not running the same software as the rest of you, that's why I can't see you. But yeah, but maybe that's what the two messages I got from Ronnie and Andrew. Andrew does tend to ask if I'm doing sprints though. Tell you what, 150 meters and under, I will sprint. But any of the like 500-600 meter ones, I will not. R. Langdon, what am I thinking? Was it Robert Langdon that was the main character in the Da Vinci Code books? Right, sorry folks, this has been a bit of a, well, back to how I normally am, let's be fair. I was saying in one of the videos, was even last week in the row, about how there's 3 different kinds of rowing, John. There's, like, right now for making the My Row videos, I'm trying to be really clear about the stuff I'm saying, kind of very on point. I mean, I still talk some personal stuff, but it is really kind of, I'm trying to be a proper coach. Then you get the Averon stuff. Right, how long's this sprint? 500? Nope, not doing this one. But it shouldn't matter anyway because we're not on the water together. Yeah, so Averon videos, I'm still kind of, I'm not quite, if you think about like how you dress. For my row, I'm properly suited and booted, formal, with maybe a little fun pocket square. Averon, I'm smart casual. But for these rows and the 5K everyday rows I'm doing, I'm turning up in a shorts, a vest and a pair of flip-flops. But, like, you know what, actually, if I was in your position, well, who's that coming up the outside in a RowAlong kit? If I was in your position, I think I mean, oh, it's Ronnie. Hey, how come you're in the water with me? That's strange. Yeah, I think I mean, obviously, I'm making these, so I'm hoping this is entertaining. The doofus on the rowing machine. Maybe I should totally rebrand in the same way that Mark Lewis, he started off as, was like better than average or something was his big thing. And he made a mint out of that stuff. So maybe I should be the rowing idiot or something. Oh, right, hang on. Catch your brain. Reset. Okay, we're 5 minutes in, so let's do just a couple of minutes where we can think about the best of intentions technique-wise. I'm not going to go deep dive, but let's just do a checkup. Now, I have changed the focus of how I talk about technique. I was chatting away on one of the comment feeds to one of my videos because Paul noticed this, that I've started to talk about technique from the back of the stroke. Because if you think about your body position only when you're in the catch, it's too late. It's very hard to suddenly change when you're in the catch. But if you think about it from the back, the moment the handle touches your chest, that is where you're able to set up a good technique. And it's because the first thing is to let the handle come away from your chest instantly, smoothly, okay? You'll see that I pull the handle in and then it comes back out at pretty much the same pace that I pull it in at. And then the handle, as it comes away, I mean, I tend to relax a little bit. It's like I'm doing a tiny circle at the back. As the handle touches my chest, I relax, so it drops a little bit, but then as the handle comes away, I reset my posture, and that's really important. This is part of the technique stuff that I think lots of people miss. Is that as the handle comes away, sit up, and then tilt forwards. If you finish in that 11 o'clock position at the back and then just try and tilt, then it's easy to get a little bit rolled and curled. Whereas handle, sit up, tilt, that gives you the posture to be able to send the power from your legs through your posterior chain into your arms. So, out of all my technique waffle, the two things I'd say are paramount are this reset of your posture, and then once you slide to shins vertical, keep your arms straight and that forwards tilt as you push the machine away with your feet. Everything else, when it comes to technique, is just about getting you into that forwards tilt, arms straight position. Even down to where you're looking, your chin position and stuff. If you can be looking straight ahead at your monitor, you're much more likely to arrive into the front of the machine with a good posture. If you're looking down, everything is now aiming down. I know I said I wouldn't demonstrate poor technique, but I'm hoping because I'm still rowing at 20 strokes a minute, the rhythm's still there. But even then, just that demonstration, I dropped to like 210, 211 pace. And just by sitting up, good posture, and I'm not thinking of pushing any harder here, but I'm now rowing 4-5 seconds faster. Anyway, so quick finish to technique. Oh, hang on. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Here we go. So push, hold, forwards tilt, straight arms. Let the power come from legs first. Oh. Take a moment, catch your breath, and in 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that. Totally missed the sprint coming up. It's weird how you can see things like I am looking at the monitor, but I wasn't really looking. It's like being able to hear things but not really listening. Whew. Quite pleased to see 1:31 pace at 35 strokes per minute though. I'm hoping, so quickly, hang on, I'll finish. So push this machine away, forwards tilt, arm straight. Hold forwards tilt, arm straight for around half of the leg drive. And then once you feel that power weaken from your legs, that's when you swing your back over your hips and then pull the handle in to sternum height. And try to think about wrists flat. A slight outwards flare of your elbows will help promote that. Whew. And then handle comes away, you do it all again. Right. Yeah, so my training is kind of in an odd place right now. So in December, I was racing high rocks, doing the Wolverine thing, but in the week leading up to the race, something weird was going on with my heel. And then I kind of pushed through it, did the race, walked around London. And then when I got home, it just didn't go away. And that was beginning of December. And it's still here. Went to see a proper biomechanic person who said it's to do with the overpronation. With high arches, my feet roll in, and that's putting so much stress on my Achilles and the Baxter nerve that's where the pain is coming from. So I'm currently waiting on custom insoles, £400. These things had better make the dinner for me as well. But this is my investment in myself, especially as I've cancelled going to Amsterdam next weekend for high rocks because I can't run. So the money I would have spent, I mean, what was that, £140 by the time you've got ticket and photo package, like £200 to £300 on the hotel, food, all that stuff. I would have paid a lot more. than £400 next weekend. The only downside is, because it was EasyJet, I don't get my money back. I don't quite know what to do with that because I've still got the ticket. And basically it's the price of a ticket to transfer it. I don't know, maybe I should still do that anyway. I'd rather not just have a space on the plane that no one sits in. I mean, if I don't check in, then they won't hang around waiting for me, but I'll see. I'll see. Anyway, so these custom insoles are my hope to get me running again, but I am kind of resigning myself to the fact that this may be, apart from the Glasgow race, a very, well, a fallow year in terms of high rocks for me. But the good news is if I do decide that, then I'm gonna throw myself into rowing training and enter the British Rowing Indoor Champs this year in Birmingham. Not because I think I'll be able to compete. I mean, I have to make a decision about whether to try and get down to lightweight. Then I may have a chance, but in the heavyweight, nope. But yeah, so I've started like refocusing on rowing anyway with the 5k everyday rows that I'm doing. So if you don't know, every morning, Monday to Friday, pour myself a cup of coffee, wander into the studio, and I row 5k. And I started to do it on various different apps in the background. Exer is kind of the most consistent one. This is a lovely course. Have I ever done this one before? Or is it just because it's winter, that's why it's so snowy? Anyway, sorry. So I row 5k in anything between 20 and 22 minutes. Like a nice, kind of run about this pace row, just as a way to wake up, set myself up for the day ahead. So it's not about a performance thing, it's about getting a consistent 20-minute row in every day. And I honestly think that even though it's only 20 minutes, that combined with just the bike, ski, and other rowing workouts I'm doing, it is it's really helping my rowing. Hence the rowing down at 131 at 35 strokes a minute during the sprint a few minutes ago. So I'm going to keep this up, well, certainly until mid-March, because that's when I go back to work. Right now I'm pretending to be an influencer. There's been a gap between my TV editing contracts, and rather than trying to fill in these 3 months, I'm trying to see what I can do with the rowing thing. So that's why you'll have seen output from me increase, even down to these 5k a day, or the YouTube shorts and things. That's me trying to see how I can grow the audience on the main RowAlong channel. And I mean, if you want to help, watch the videos. Click the like button, leave a comment. That's how YouTube goes, oh, people watch this. Because right now, I'm not seeing much movement, but don't worry, I'm not going to be like, hey, smash the like button. Just, if you want to help, that's what to do. What was I saying? So yeah, so financially it's not a very good idea, but luckily well, the MyRow people, they're paying me a little bit to make workouts for them, so although I'm not making anywhere near as much as I would if I was editing TV, I'm not at like a zero income. Don't worry about me. But yeah, it's interesting doing this. In fact, today I'm editing a review video about the Romo handles that you attach to the Concept 2 handle to transform the plane of motion, really, and how you hold it. And I released a teaser video yesterday where basically I said there's absolutely no reason to try to improve the Concept 2's current handle. It is a lovely design, comfortable, from what I gather, easily transferable to on the water rowing. I say from what I gather because I don't row in the water, but from what people have replied, and it's just a plain fact that people train on a Concept 2 for rowing, I think it's a fair assumption. But I end with my little tease video with however. So you'll have to, if you're interested in them, keep an eye out on the RowAlong YouTube channel, where I'll post a video later. But they may not be needed in terms of improving a Concept 2, but depending on your requirements, they could be essential. There you go. So that's my tease. There's no need for them unless there's a need for them. Anyway. So yeah, so I'm hoping that I can return to high rocks. I'm hoping I can also do brick. The only downside is that they tend to schedule that weekend for the London high rocks. But I think I'll just commit. I've done the past 2 London high rockses, so I will make a decision and commit. And then what would be lovely, of course, is hopefully trying to meet up with some of you lovely folks. I know Andrew was racing brick this year, so hopefully he'll be back. Munira, she says she might be going. That'd be amazing. She's from Kuala Lumpur, so the chance to meet her. I might even see about doing like proper promo for RowAlong while I'm there. See how much it would cost to have a booth. Wouldn't that be exciting? think I need to start making a lot more money out of RowAlong before I could do that. Whew. But yeah, it's interesting doing this, but honestly, it's exhausting. I'm busier now than I am when I'm trying to fit this around the day job. I mean, the 5K every day doesn't help. I mean, I get on the machine around about, well, right now it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Finished by 8:45 by the time I've set up, rowed, continued talking, because, well, you know me. These 22-minute rows end up being half-hour videos because I can't shut up. Then it takes a couple of hours to edit it and upload it. So it's already 11 o'clock in the morning. And then I've got things like ErgZone to look at, which I still haven't sorted out. I've got my spreadsheet of all rows. I've got 2K premium plan, workouts to design and make for my row, which then involves going to the gym to film them rather than here on the green screen. So that's like 4 hours gone. Then emails, Facebook comments, YouTube comments, trying to research what people want. That's exhausting. And don't know, should I? Well, I'll say this, but the reason I hesitated is I don't know if I'm going to get it to work. But this time last year, I made the RowAlong app, which is just, I mean, it's a journal first and foremost, but it also gives you access to my YouTube workouts, various other bits. But I decided that I'm gonna try anyway to add connection to the Concept 2. So you can see your rowing metrics within the app while you're using it. I mean, obviously, full plans are to have something along the lines of like our data that you can then overlay on top of the YouTube videos. But that's going to take a wee bit of time. Like I said, I'm busy enough already. Okay, 2 more strokes, 1 more. Whew. I remember, they keep rowing, cool down, however you wish. See 62 participants, but I only really saw me, Ronnie and Rumpelstilts. Anyway, yeah. Years ago, when I were a lad, every Friday night I would listen to Pete Tong on the radio, doing his Essential Selection. Not the Essential Mix, that was a Saturday night thing. But the Essential Selection was where basically he was going through, oh look, you're waving, I'll wave back. Oh, that's taco. It's not Hardy, is it? It's taco, isn't it? Not taco, taco. I think you have to, if it's not, then email me and get in touch. Wolfgang, I'm hoping that that's Wolfgang Van Halen. Kind of covered up. No, don't show me the rest of the name. I'll finish my story in a sec, right? Stretch, cool down stuff. I'm going to just ramble for just a second. I'll finish off both stories. if you know enough about me, you'll know I'm a huge Van Halen fan. Okay, so as much as I was just talking about Pete Tong with his boots and cats music, I'm a huge like Van Halen rock fan, and obviously Van Halen being no more, mostly due to the death of Eddie Van Halen, unfortunately. But yeah, so I was like, oh no, that's it, it's done. But his son, Wolfgang. He has created a band called Mammoth. I think you may remember in the 70s there was a band called Mammoth, so that's a little bit confusing. But it's like Mammoth, WVH for Wolfgang Van Halen. And I started, it's only like 2-3 months ago, I kind of thought, oh, put it on just to kind of give it, no, what's the wee boy done, hey? Because he just released a new album. And for the first time in like 10 years, I heard music that just blew me away. I mean, this music you get like every time Foo Fighters release an album, you go, hey, that's a great album, whatever. But Wolfie stuff, you're just like, what? This like took me back to a point where, because I play the drums in the band, play drums, and every now and then I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I'm 50, I'm playing the drums, I've got really bad tinnitus, I should really stop this. And then I listened to The End, his album The End, and it just totally reinvigorated my just desire to make noise, play music and whatever. So just, yeah, if you're into rock music and you haven't checked it out, I do recommend his album, The End. Okay, so Wolfgang, or Mammoth. Just see it's like yellow cover. Anyway, the Pete Tong thing. Every Friday night, Essential Selection. But what he would do is he would rotate. So 1 week it would be quite housey. I mean, he'd always play like a wide genre, but it'd be like kind of like 40% of it would be house, and then the rest of it's like made up of like drum and bass and trance and whatever. And then the week after that, it would then be like 40% drum and bass, and then the rest of it. And then the week after that, it would be progressive stuff. Okay, so it'd be like he'd rotate. And I don't know whether it's a plan, but that's what he'd do. And so sometimes, this is the whole point of my story here, 5 minutes later. Sometimes, I think this is what it's like when I'm sitting down here. My brain, sometimes I get locked into technique, okay? And I just sit there and we'll have a half-hour row and I'm just talking to you just constantly about the importance of posture or whatever. And then the next week, I'll talk about like motivation, like goals. In fact, I wrote it on a piece of paper today before it came out, goals, because I thought, right, let's talk goals today, how we're in January, we should be setting your goals forward. And actually, the whole brick thing, that's kind of goals. But I never got to that because I started talking about other stuff. And I think that's the thing, is that I move, my brain swings into these different things each time. And obviously today, my brain just wanted to talk about, well, me for some strange reason. So like my plans when it comes to high rocks and brick and things, and then the RowAlong stuff. But you know what? Possibly you're like, oh, come on, man, talk about rowing rather than what you're doing. But do you really want every week for me to do a half-hour soliloquy on technique? I mean, I do take, like, again, this is the whole point of these rows, is that I just kind of go, so I'm not, it sounds like I'm apologizing, but I'm not, I'm just saying, because I didn't realize I was talking all about myself. The guy had my best friend, back when I was 19, 20, a guy called Graham Joyce, great guy, like he was like, I mean, handsome as all get out. He was kind of, every time we went out, we went clubbing or whatever, just girls were just gonna go on him. He was just really good looking guy, but also really like warm, friendly, helpful. And he told me years ago, he kind of said, because it was when I was setting up the website for the DJing for Dummies stuff, and he said, like, my piece of advice is always make it about them. Don't make it about you. You can talk about you, but make sure that you're pushing it to them. So you're talking about your experiences to help them. And that stuck with me. And so it's like times like today when I am just talking about me, that I kind of think Graham would be so disappointed. Anyway, I think he's just had a baby as well. So, right, hang on. I'm going to catch up. Right, join me as I catch up on messages. Oh, crikey, loads. Morning, what are you doing today? You had something playing, confuse me. Yes, can hear it. Can now hear X background. It's gone now. Yes, off now. See, if you had something, call me a bad word in a minute. I'm just going to say it without reading it. Going to do 15 minutes R20. Were you on Apple with Xer? Ah, different versions. Okay. Yes, I'm on a MacBook. If you race brick, this will be the only year we can for 4 years as I go into 55 group. Ah, miss a good rant as well. Yeah, all right. Thanks, Andrew. Don't know if you're still there. What have we got? Loving that hoodie. When free later, can you bell details on what colour? Probably a large. What size is? Oh, the shell that I'm wearing. So this is, crikey, is that? Oh, I didn't, crikey, you sent me a huge message yesterday, Ronnie. I didn't reply. regarding your foot. Oh, right, sorry about that. Do you mean, hang on, this shell? Yeah, so it's nice actually. I mean, I've changed, it's like onto the team RowAlong, I think I've got in the back. I can't remember, or just like the RowAlong Fitter, Faster, Stronger, I've got in the back now, rather than that logo. I'm not entirely keen on that one. I just think there's something weird about it. Sorry, I'm kind of showing off my merch. This is a medium, and it's really tight on me. So I wear a large, so I did, and that's then kind of like comfortably tight. That makes sense. Like it feels fitted. So yeah, size up if you're thinking about it. But yeah, get in touch and I'll tell you what to do for it. If you want, if you want, you can design it yourself. I'll send you to the website. I'll give you the logo. You can design it yourself, or you can just buy the shell. Anyway, right. Let's quickly go through these. Sorry, folks, I'm not exactly on point today. Right. Okay. Let's have a nice shot. Okay. I do not have Snow like John in my map. Why that? This could be the version thing. That thinks sort of like, oh, great role, play Van Halen on your suggestion. More of a Pearl Jam fan though. Really? Jeremy Spot. I told you I couldn't sing Pearl Jam. I was on YouTube. Lovely, we just spent 30 minutes, thanks. How good. We were in the spring rowing, you're in the cold. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The scenery was green and yours was snowy. Everyone's like, what's going on? Why are you in the snow? I think you didn't update X. I know I should have. You had snow and ice, we all had beautiful spring weather. But then I want snow and ice, it's January. I don't like change. You're best, mate. One of those irritatingly amazing guys. Oh, that's going to be my business card. Please make a paste group RowAlong with Technics. Are we talking about DJing here? Or would like actually get my ones and twos out? Seriously, DJing for Dummies available, well, online mostly. It's not really in bookshops anymore. It's really weird. So, rowing technique. All right. To be honest, if you go, I mean, pretty much all of my YouTube videos, on the main RowAlong. So this is the RowAlong Live channel. The actual RowAlong channel, like pretty much all of my rowing videos, I end up talking technique. And I do have some there's one, see if you just type in 15 seconds rowing, okay? Search YouTube for 15 seconds rowing. You should get a little video that's like that. I can say, I'm going to show you the rowing technique in 15 seconds. And I can take you through it. And then that then links to like a fuller video that I then kind of really unpack everything. So if you really want a deep dive into that stuff, then that's what to do, okay? It's to find my 15-second video, watch that, and then watch the longer one. You'll have to watch that opening twice, unfortunately. Oh, my sister's messaging. What's she saying? Whoa! You need to give this a go. I wonder what she's saying. Do you want to join me while I read messages from my sister now? What's she? Oh. It's an app, Luminate, Explore and Relax app. Just been exploring my subconscious with Luminate Whoa! I didn't even finish with. Have you considered doing a real-time row one evening just for a change? As in, like this? Rather than it being the Sundays. I have. It's just because at one point I was talking about, what's she saying? Make sure you make the room nice and dark. All right. I have. I mean, at one point I was talking about doing like a 5K, like one with Thursday night, doing a 5K row on Exer on our data. Real time, and like literally real time row one evening just for a change. I suppose because we could all line up. I mean, should we be talking about other apps while we're here on the Exer app? I mean, that's a bit weird. I'll get thrown out. I'll have all of these. Maxim will come into my door saying, "Stop, stop talking other apps." Let's find out if people want to. Really, what it's down to. I mean, I don't have. So yes, kind of my allegiances with Exer because I use it all the time when I do these Sunday rows. But it's not like. I mean, they're nice to me. Thank you for the nice row. See you next week. Yeah, don't worry. 1A24. You can go. I'm just kind of chatting nonsense now. Anyway, yes. Well, let's think about that. We'll do that next. And then the morning ones are always on different apps anyway. So, happy birthday to someone as well. See the thing about having a watch that buzzes every minute. I'm gonna go. Okay, so I seem to be a little bit hyper. So I'm gonna go. It's a sign that I'm getting dehydrated. I can tell that it's like my body's starting to get activated. It's because it's morning, I've not had enough to drink, so I want to go and have something to drink. So thank you so much for joining me for this row. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here, I mean, there does still seem to be 16 people who are kind of listening to these ranty finishes of my chat. So make sure, have a shower, have something to eat, have something to drink, and of course, find someone that means something to you and tell them you love them. All right, just gonna say, hey, I love you. It's really important. Yeah. So, and I will see you next week, 5 o'clock in the evening, so we're doing the sunset row. And then remember, if you check on the main RowAlong channel, I do these 5K everyday rows. So if you're just looking for a 20-minute row, then just pick one of them, okay? There's no form to them. You can just pick any one you want. Even though there's a date on it, just pick one, row it. And I will see you in one of them. So, yep, and Ed Farr says, cheers, John. And I will say cheers to you too, sir. And to everybody else on here watching. Cheers. Have a great one. Thank you so much for being part of my world. It really does mean the world to me that you spend your time on a Sunday morning with me. Crikey. When I say it that way, it's terrifying. So, yeah, look after yourselves. I'll